everybody, so this is going to be the answers to my question and answers video. I did the video over a month ago, so I got 10 questions, I believe, so I'm going to go ahead and start answering them now. Let's see, Trinette75, she said, what are your hobbies? I really enjoy scrapbooking. I guess that would be the only main hobby, but I enjoy camping and cooking and different things like that. What do you do on a typical day? Monday through Friday, it's a normal schedule. We just get up at 6. We get everybody ready. My husband's already gone to work. Zach, my oldest, gets on the bus. I take my youngest son to school. I go to work and then come home, fix dinner, whatnot. And then we get my stepson on Wednesdays until Sunday. Do you and the hubby always agree on most things? We actually usually do. I guess let me get that again. Our main arguments would be off of stupid things. He really enjoys picking on people and nitpicking. Not really nitpicking. He likes I don't know what the word is, but he just likes to pick, and it's annoying to me at some point, and he always wants to pick on me when I'm not in a mood, so. Alright, Simbarae, S-I-M-B-A-R-A-E, says, does your child care or babysitter cloth diaper? If so, how do you get them to cloth diaper? When we were actually at our church's daycare, they did not. They tried it, and they said it was unsanitary. But leaking is the same as regular diapers in my world. But where he's at now, the lady was fine with it. He's at a at-home kind of care center. She only has him right now. She used to have 3 or 4, but she only has him, and then her 3 kids. Let's see. I'm going to put these names as I ask them because I can't pronounce half these names. Alright, so this one is, what is a good age gap between siblings? I don't know. I mean, our age gap, I had my son at a really young age, so I couldn't really worry about an age gap because I knew there was going to be a major age gap between, Noah and Zachary. But Zachary was, let's see, 6, I believe, 5 or 6 when I met Matthew, and Will is only 9 months younger than him, almost exactly 9 months younger than him, and they're a pretty good age. I mean, they still fight and argue. I don't think I would want to have one so close. That was only 9 months. I would not want to be that close. But then the difference between Zach and Will to Noah is almost 10 years, so between 8, 9, 10 years, depending on what month, really. But and it's nice because they are able to help and play with him and not feel like, I guess it's their duty to do it, their job to watch or whatever. And I guess another benefit is that in a couple years they'll be able to babysit. So it just depends on what you like. I mean, we have a big major gap difference, almost 10 years. So what birth control methods are you using? What are you on? None. I did a birth control review on Loestra 24. I did a review on the birth control that I was on a while after I had Noah. And birth control just does not work well with my, the chemicals don't line up with me. I already have a chemical imbalance. But it made me severely angry, depressed. I had these horrible symptoms. Me and Matthew, my husband, did not get along the entire 3 months that I was on it. We fought almost every day. We were literally on the borderline of divorce. And then we had realized that my medicine, it could possibly have been my birth control. So I stopped taking it. And right now we use condoms and the pull-out method. And yeah, so that's how Noah got here. So we know that could happen. And she also said, how long have you been married? It would be 9, 10, 11, 4 years this coming up April. How were you when you had your first child? I had my first child. I got pregnant at 13 and I had him at 14. I did a video on that. You can take a look at that. The next one is, will you do an updated day in the life video? I believe I actually did one since then because I saw that question. Mommy plus 3 girls. That one's really easy. How do you and your husband find time for one another? We really, really enjoy movies. We used to get Netflix when we had internet here, like streaming internet, and we would just watch movies together at night when the kids were asleep. And right now we do the Redbox and the Blockbuster Express. Because they're only $1 and you can get coupon codes all the time from them to get free movies. So I'm not a big fan of paying $13 for a movie. I'd rather wait 3 months for it to come out on DVD. So, and we don't buy DVDs. I think the only DVDs we buy is like the 99-cent bins at like the Blockbusters or whatever. And I just rather pay $1. I'm used to that. So I'm a stay-at-home mom, and my husband works 48 plus hours, and with 3 kids, it's hard to make time for just us. He almost works 6 to 9, so we're in different schedules. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how it would be to be on completely different schedules. Like, you know, he gets up an hour before me, and then he gets home 3 hours before me. That sucks, because he's here, you know, he gets off at 2:30, and I don't get home until almost 6:30. And so I'm trying to, you know, rush, and he's here with the boys, the older boys, when they get off the bus and stuff. So, I mean, he makes sure their homework is done, and, you know, chores are done, and kind of like things are picked up around here, so I don't have to do it when I get home. But I don't know, I couldn't do it on an off schedule. I'm pretty sure I could, but I just couldn't imagine. Shannon D. Hall said, if you could travel anywhere in the world, what would it be, and why? I probably would go back where we went for our honeymoon. We went to the Virgin Islands, St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, the U.S. part, and the hotel was fabulous. It was all-inclusive. We plan to take all the 3 boys once Noah gets a little bit older, so it'll be easier to travel, and we won't have a difficult time in the airports. But it was an amazing trip. I loved it. If you could be granted one wish, can't already have or say wish has been answered, what would that be? I think one wish would be is for my husband to have a better job, and neither him or I make great money. We make about the same, and the money that we make combined, you know, friends of mine, they make more money than we do combined, so it kind of sucks. But let's see. Is there one thing you want your children to remember about you? What would that be? I've never thought about that before. I can't think off the top of my head, but I think the one thing that I would think about is my children always get mad when I take pictures of them, and so does my husband. He's like, oh, stupid camera. But I just want them to know that, you know, and remember that these are memories for their lifetime. I think women cherish memories a lot more than men do, because my husband's just like, whatever. But I take pictures all the time. It could be random, stupid stuff, but I have a memory with that picture. So I think it would be just them understanding why I did these, you know, took pictures or videos all the time. So, all right, next one. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? 10 years. We hope to have bought a house, and whether it's this one that we're living in or actually purchasing another one, graduated college, and I've been teaching hopefully for a couple years in the school district that I want to be working in. What is something you want to accomplish before you die? I don't know if there's... I feel like I'm reaching my goals and my dreams by actually going back to school and, you know, having a family. So those are like my main things. Is I want to graduate college, and, you know, show my children that you can go back and, you know, complete schooling. You don't have to, you know, just go to high school and let it go like I did. But yeah, I really want to graduate. You know, we have a stable home and you know, stable jobs and money in the bank. So, all right. Someone said, where have you been? LOL. I know I'm like scattered brain. Sometimes I do tons of videos and then sometimes I don't. So sorry about that, but I try to do some videos. Natural Crunchy. What's your favorite restaurant? I would say La Coretta. It's a Mexican restaurant around here. I don't know if other people have it, but I'm not sure if it's just a local thing. But we have a couple of them around here. Like almost every other road has one. But I think there's 5 or 6 of them here, and 2 of them are my favorite, and it's just like the best Mexican ever. But I think every town has like a little Mexican restaurant like that. Do you want any more children? We're kind of on the iffy about that. We're not really sure. It's some days I do and some days I don't. The days that are Noah and all 3 of the boys are just crazy and psychotic and running around here doing crazy things. I couldn't imagine having another one. But sometimes Zach and Will, they're around the same age and they're going to have each other to grow up with, and then Noah's going to be kind of by himself once they leave the house. So, and I don't want to have another child just to give him another sibling, but I was the only sibling for 8 years, and I was begging for sisters or family, and then I got 3 more, and we're not as close. So I don't know. We're not sure. Do you how do you feel about circumcision? We've done it. We did it to all 3 kids. Well, I did it to all 2 of my kids. My stepson is 2. My husband is. I never really got into it. Never even thought about it. And I don't like the debate. I've seen the video that people posted last week, and I couldn't watch it. But I just feel like it became a norm for so many people. So I'm not really even sure if I do it or not with my next child. I really don't know. Let's see. Who are people that you mainly watch on YouTube? I mainly watch Candid Mommy, now Family of 3 that she's back, my friend Jackie, J.S. Smith, Carla the Bubblush, who else? Oh, Mama Natural, and there's some tons of other ones. Kayla and Sky, Truly Blessed, I know I'm going to forget tons of you. Shannon, I watch Shannon D. Hall. Oh, I don't want to forget you guys, but it's guys that I watch, guys, I love you. So, but yeah, so that was my question and answers video, finally. Sorry it took me so long, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.